Ever since the founding of Reagan Communications in 1968, employee communicators have craved a seat at the management table. Hi, I'm Mark Reagan, CEO and publisher of Reagan.com and PR Daily, here with Mossy O'Mahony, who is the head of product development for Newsweaver. Mossy, you see a lot of internal communicators. Your company, Newsweaver, works across the globe with companies. How would you answer that question? Are internal communicators making progress in the C-suite?
Well, we see a great degree of variance in that respect, Mark. It's interesting, you know, they want to be taken seriously, and to get that kind of influence at the top table, they need to be able to demonstrate their value to the organization. So the way to do that is through measurement. You know, senior C-level executives expect hard data to be able to justify investment decisions. So, you know, the CMO or the chief commercial officer, they can all provide, well, if you invest X amount with us, we'll generate X amount of revenue. And if internal communicators are going to be taken seriously, they need to be able to talk in those terms. So in certain companies where we've seen that they have, you know, a good measurement discipline and they can provide that type of statistics and data-driven decisions to senior management, they are taken seriously, they have influence, and they get a seat at the top table. Those that don't, and they're just really kind of treating it as a creative art and doing communications and it's a little unstructured and ad hoc, they're not taken as seriously, and they're really seen often as only just communicators and not people with the intelligence and the influence to really shape the business.
The business savvy. I like the way you put it. You know, the CEO is always, he's used to having the chief marketing officer come in with a spreadsheet, with being able to say what the return on investment is.
Sure.
The employee communicator for years was relegated to putting out the employee publication or putting out, as you say, kind of a journalistic background, putting out communication after communication, but not really understanding the impact. And you see that changing.
I do. I mean, one of the ways of actually doing that for internal communicators is where they can become almost like a trusted advisor to senior management, you know, kind of like a firefighter for problem areas in the business. So for instance, one of the ways that they can use measurement to really effectively do that is to identify areas where there are performance issues or engagement issues in the business at, we'll say, a business function or a local level. So if they have the intelligence to do that and they can address those engagement issues with those local managers, they can help improve business performance by ensuring that the employees in those areas are better informed, better engaged, and know what they need to know to be better at their jobs. And if they use smart measurement tools, the internal communicators can give that intelligence to the business, and they can also function almost like an advisor consultancy function within the business to help the local managers improve their communications and improve engagement with local employees, and ultimately all that feeds back up to improve the business performance. And if they can demonstrate that type of value to the CEO and senior management, they'll get that influence and they'll be taken a lot more seriously.
Well, thank you very much, Mossy.
My pleasure.